Well, ladies and dudes, one of the most saddest parts about the third Evangelion movie, there is no sign of Pen anywhere. Nope, not one single trace of that cute little penguin. Not one bit. Sadly to say. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobot 1987. This is my review for today, and yes, I have a little special guest here with me. Say hello to one of these kittens that my mother and I were working so hard to take care of. This is Tox. He's a cute little boy. Yes, all four of the kittens are 3 months and a half years old. This poor little thing is really hungry, but this little thing is kind of grumpy sometimes. Oh, it's hard for me to say, but yeah, he is a cutie, that's for sure. And yes, ladies and dudes, we gotta continue on with the Evangelion Movie Review Saga, and we're heading on to the third one. I'll have to admit about this one. This is one of the most darkest films I have ever watched in my whole entire life. This movie is pretty darn dark. But truly my least favorite one out of the four so far. Well, if you guys get the picture. So for my next movie review is Evangelion 3.0. You cannot remove. Just be patient, little boy. Be patient. I gotta hold this little kitten because the other three are eating, and I don't want him to go mad and grumpy about it. He did it a couple of times. So anyway, let's head on to my next movie review of Evangelion 3.0. You cannot remove. What the hell should I say about this crazy storyline? It took place 14 years later after this third impact thingy-majig. Everybody had changed. The angels are going after them for some unknown reason. And the strangest part is, all the members from NERV got separated. I have no idea why. They got separated by some unknown reason after the events of the third impact. And yes, poor Shinji woke up and he hasn't been aged at all. He's still a 14-year-old little boy. A 14-year-old little boy who is a weakling, a coward, and a crybaby. And yeah, he missed the whole thing in a coma for the last 14 years. It's such a sad shame indeed. And it goes on and on. So yep, this movie's way too dark for me to explain. And that's all I can say about the main plot of the story. Alright, little boy, you can go back. Yeah, he's in a hurry to have some breakfast. I hope... Well, you get the picture. It's hard for me to explain. But anyway, back to the movie review. I guess everybody wants to know is, what the heck do I think about this movie? Well, to tell you the truth, ladies and dudes, it's a pretty good movie to watch. I will say this is my least favorite one out of the four so far. Even I haven't seen the fourth one yet. But yeah, it's a wild, crazy movie to watch. I will say the storyline's pretty good for the most part. The characters are the same, but I wish there was some way we could spend time with them a little bit more. It has good animation, a really good score, and, well, this little boy wants to say hello to all of you. This is Sandy. This is the one I gotta take good care of because, well, he's the troublemaker one of the family. That's for sure. But I'm gonna do my best to take good care of him at all costs. And we gotta find a way to get these kittens adopted. So Mom and I have to work on that. Alright, back to the movie review. I got storyline, characters, animation. Oh yeah, the score is pretty darn good in so many ways. And like I said, this movie is so darn dark and edgy. There's a lot of dark and edgy moments going on in the film that's way too hard for me to explain. So I'll go ahead and tell you about my strongest points and the weakest points of Evangelion 3.0 you cannot remove. I will say for the strongest points for this movie is the strongest point of this movie is truly the dark and edgy moments. There's a lot of them to choose from. Yep. All the characters change. The whole world change. It's dark and quiet all the time in the whole entire movie. And it's hard for me to explain. A very hard thing to explain about the strongest point in the movie. That's all I could say about that. As for the weakest points of the movie, I just wish we could, I wish we could spend time with the other characters just a little bit more, the supporting characters that's involved with the Evangelion storyline. Yeah, and also, I wish there was a backstory about what the heck happened to Nerve and why the heck they got separated in the first place, and I wonder if there's any arguments and complaints about all the things that happened in the third impact. Yeah, something like that. I wish they should explain that more about these supporting characters and the reason why they got separated in the first place. That's for sure. And now, let's go on to the characters. I don't think I'll say with one character in the whole entire movie, and that's that Karu kid. He's awkward, he's strange, he's quiet, he's mysterious, and he's the only person that Shinji can trust. Yeah. Now, I will admit one point about the movie. He's a very good piano player. He loves that piano so darn much. And he really, really wants to play the piano with Shinji. And that was a really fine moment in the movie. That's for sure. So, yep. I will say Karu's not a too bad person. And yes, we saw him 3 times in the movie. Just 3 frickin' times. And that was pretty much it. Yep. I think that's all I could say about Karu, and everybody else is still the same as usual. And now, ladies and dudes, let's head on to my final thoughts of the Evangelion 3.0 you cannot remove. Overall, this third Evangelion movie, I will say it's a pretty good movie to watch, but truly my least favorite one out of the 4 so far, even I haven't seen the 4th movie yet. I will say, it had a very good storyline for the most part. I wish they explained about the supporting characters more, in some parts here and there in the storyline. The action scene is good, it has good animation, good English dub voice cast. It had a really good score. And yeah, there's going to be a plot twist going on that nobody sees coming. Something that will drive everyone nuts. And so, that is it for now. I'm going to give this film a 9 out of 10. Maybe one day I'll rewatch it again. But like I said, this is my least favorite one out of the 4 so far. That's for sure. And that is all I could say about the Evangelion 3.0 you cannot remove. My own next movie review. And join me next time when we head on to the final chapter of the Evangelion movie. Evangelion 3.0.10 or something. Twice upon a time or something like that. Yep. I'm sure this is everybody's most favorite film out of the four, or maybe their second best. I'll see it eventually, that's for sure. And I'll see you next time. And sayonara. Hey, little boy, you want to say goodbye to my YouTube pals? Now you be a good little boy now, okay? Bye-bye.